Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. The manner and way in which southeastern governors are treating the Eastern Security Network has attracted a lot of concern, not just from the Igbos alone, from even other people. Because if we look at the way the northern governors are even treating people who are bandits by all explanation and by all actions, they are bandits, they are criminals, they are involved in the act of terrorizing the people, victimizing the people, but yet their governors are calling for negotiations with them. But then when it comes to the east, it's a different ball game. When it comes to the southeast, it's a different ball game. And right now, one of the key Igbo groups that is internationally recognized is worried about this whole thing, and they have decided to, make some statement about it, which I just want us to look at. And according to the news, the World Igbo Congress, WIC, has expressed worry over Governor Uzodinma of Imo State's hatred for the Eastern Security Network that the group said has been helping to checkmate the menace of killer headsmen in the southeast zone. WIC said it was confused on Uzodinma's action given his Zamfara state counterpart's visit and dialogue with bandits that have been killing innocent people in the northern region, unlike the ESN that protects lives of Ndibos. In a statement on Thursday, WIC spokesman Honorable Basil Onwoke said the group condemned the recent military attack in Olu, Imo State that claimed the lives of innocent citizens and members of the Eastern Security Network. According to him, he said it's unfortunate to watch Governor Uzodinma admit ordering the military a strike on Imo youths who were volunteering to monitor against the killing and raping of Fulani headsmen. The governor of Zamfara recently visited and openly took a photo with loads of bandits and militants in his area. The other northern leaders have made numerous ransom payments to kidnappers, including redemption offers and conversion into the national security apparatus. The federal government has been encouraging Governor Uzodinma to govern by intimidation and vindictive destructive mission against Igbo youth. What exactly has the ESN done that makes them terrorists or criminals that the Nigerian military had turned Olu into a war zone? The killing of Imo State indigent and ESN volunteers that withstood headsmen is unwarranted. Those were the words of WIC. The group noted that it was a height of irony that whereas President Muhammadu Buhari, the defense minister, recently admonished Nigerians to stand their ground and face bandit and killer headsmen, the same Buhari administration permitted the use of helicopter, gunship and artilleries against her citizens, as requested by Governor Uzodinma, to kill the people working to stop these haters. World Igbo Congress is therefore calling on the international community to investigate the heinous act perpetrated by the governor of Imo State. The rationale that brought the governor into power from a distant foot position and as a matter of urgency place movement restriction on the government officials involved, WIC suggested. That's a serious one there, because it's been troubling to see the treatment meted out to ESN. If we want to look at these guys, ever since they were being established, you will notice. Now, I'm coming from a very objective point of view. You will notice that these guys have not been of any way a big trouble for the people of Imo State. Let's be real. We've not seen them involved. We've not even heard reports, let's say fake news on ESN getting involved in, kidnapping, getting involved in taking people into hostage. getting involved in stealing properties of the Imo-Light or any other southeastern state. The only thing we hear is that they are protecting the territories of the southeast, considering the info that has entered into their ears about the nefarious activities of the headers. So what do? We do not want you in the only thing. Every time you see them taking actions against these headers, what they will tell you, Fulani headers, is that we do not want you guys to stay in the bushes. If you feel that we want you guys around, but hey, if you want to stay around us, go and collect a house inside the village. Live amongst our own people. Let us also get to know what you are doing. We do not want you to stay in our forests because, number one, the forests are our ancestral lands. Secondly, there is no permission from any way that authorizes you to take over our ancestral land. That's what they've been doing. And we see them oftentimes, they have to persuade them to leave by burning their houses, which is built with mud, not even with stones, not with anything reasonable, with mud. And they send them packing from those huts to the city. That's all I have. Personally, I've watched them severally. That's the only thing they do, just to protect their own people. Because, hey, we won't be sitting back as able youths and watch our people taken into captivity. We are tired of the news of daily kidnap. It's littered now. Nigerian media platform is littered with news of either there's a kidnap, there's this, to the extent that even Canada had to issue a warning to their citizen that before you come to Nigeria, let it be an issue of utmost importance that brings you in here. But if you feel that you can stay wherever you are and solve it, please do, because Nigeria is not a conducive space for anyone to stay inside. Just to show you how the news have hit the nooks and crannies of the world. Now, this guy said we've got to do this, because without doing this, most of our people will not be encouraged to be engaged in commercial agriculture, will not be encouraged to get involved in businesses in the village level and at all level, livestock business. A lot of people will not be involved in it. We have seen the level of destruction they have brought to commercial farmers. Some of them end up losing everything. They eat up their crops, they mess them up. This guys now said, this is what we have to do. Since the government have been overly quiet, despite the continuous and increasing request from the people for there to be at least a vigilante group that will be able to curb the activities of these guys. Nobody did anything about it, and that's why ESN image started working. But all of a sudden, it's as if they have committed the worst crimes in the world. It's as if what they have done is too terrible for anybody to even put an ears. But then when we are talking about these other guys, Bandit, their own, as we are talking right now, ESN is not holding anybody captive. There is no, if you listen to the news, you won't hear that they are holding some group of people captive. But as we are talking now, Kagara, this thing student, they are nowhere to be found, to a point that currently their parents are even planning to contribute, not planning, they've already started contributing about 100,000 naira each, so that they can see how they can persuade these guys, because these guys have promised, these bandits, whom Shegumi is saying that Nigerians should use the right name, they shouldn't be calling them criminals. They have sworn that even if those children are going to die, they are going to starve them there. Even if they want to die, then let them die. Imagine that kind of thing. Now, the parents are even planning to put up some money so that they can give. Despite all of this, the northern governors are pampering them, talking about dialoguing with them. The only person that I would say is exempted, who once tried it, but at a point he now knew that dialoguing with the devil is nonsense. Instead, you've got to take the other part. I'm talking about the governor of Kaduna State. Even as we are talking, his own state is under serious siege because of the activities of this bandit. But the state governments are protecting them. Hey, please, let's dialogue. So let's not call them bad name and all of that. But look at these other people who are not even holding anybody captive, who are not holding anybody hostage. They are the people suffering it. I think that we should sit back and have everything, considering the fact that these people, we've been brought into power to protect them. Have a rethink, please. All the state governors, have a rethink about your own people. to treat them anyhow, make them feel that they are nobodies, and bring in all manner of people to fight against them. It's not right. I'm telling you. Instead, have a dialogue with them. If there is any security network that somebody should talk to and dialogue with, it's actually ESN. Because they are actually protect. You can now tell them, oh, please, we want to regulate you guys. This is not how to do things. Do like this, and do like this. They are human beings. They will listen to you. Than causing all of this while the Northerners, they are enjoying. Those guys, as I'm talking to you, most Nigerians are even considering, based on the response on the media and all of that, social media, most people are saying, it's like the best hustle now is to be like these guys in the North, who are just enjoying themselves. Look at the issue of this Kagara, student. They're talking about 800 million. Nigeria is struggling, thinking of borrowing. And a certain group of people who are not even under any pressure talking about a ransom of 800 million. Think about it. Let's try to see how we can protect ourselves. Protect your geopolitical zone. Prove that truly I am in here to protect the lives and property of your people. That's what matters. Yeah, after your people, we can talk about the whole Nigeria. It's overly important at this point, I tell you.